ज्ञानानंदमयं देवं निर्मलस्फटिकाकृतिम् आधारं सर्वविज्ञानां हयग्रीवम् उपास्महे. Namaskar. So now we are predicting the 2023 Rasi wise. We have completed up to Makaram. Now come to Kumbham. Kumbha Rasi is nothing but Aquarius in English, and that constitutes around 300 to 330 degrees in the circle. That is the 11th Rasi, what you call Labasthana, and it is controlled by, or the lord of this particular Rasi is Lord Shani Bhagwan, and the native of this particular Rasi will be, I mean, they will be basically covered. They will not be, open enough. They will tend to be very strong workers, strong believe in their working, and they have been liked by the a lot of people, because lower people they like it, and they will be he will be always for the workers, working class people will be liked by this Kumbharasi especially. In Aquarius, the stars which comes into Aquarius, this Avitam, Satayam, Puratadi, the Avitam 3 and 4 quadrant, Satayam 4 quadrants, that is 1, 2, 3, 4, Puratadi 1, 2, 3, that is totaling 9 quadrants of this particular stars which comes into this Kumbharasi. So coming to the Kumbharasi, the native of Shani Bhagavan, and holding the masculinity in this particular Rasi. So they will be very arrogant. They look pretty strong with this Kumbharasi. They will not have that much of attachment to the people. These are all, they will be very strict, and they want to get their work done at any given time. These are all the specialities of this particular Rasi. Coming to 2023 prediction, how this Kumbha Rasi is going to have a betterment. See, all along this last 2.5 years, you would have been facing this Sade Sati, that is 7.5 Saturn. You must be undergoing. The first 2.5 years is getting over, mostly by this March 2023, 29th date, as per the Vakya Panchaka. And Kumbha Rasi, the Shani Bhagavan moves into the Rasi itself, Janma Rasi itself. So we need to see how this is going to affect, and which are all the other planets which is having a transition in this time of 2023. If you see Shani, that is Saturn that I have already said, and Jupiter, Guru Bhagavan, is also having a transit from Pisces to Aries, that is Meena to Meena to Meena Rasi to Mesha Rasi, from Revati 4th Padam to Ashwani 1st Padam. And Rahu Ketu is also taking a transit. Guru Bhagavan takes a transit on 23 April 2023 as per Vakya Panchanga. And Rahu Ketu is also taking a transit in this 2023. That is on 8/10/2023. Rahu Bhagavan moves from Mesha, that is Aries, 2 pieces, that is Meena, from Ashwani 1 to Ashwani 1 to Revati 4. As well as Ketu Bhagavan from Libra, it goes to Virgo, that is Thulam to Kanya, Chitra Nakshatram 3rd Padam to Chitra Nakshatram 2nd quarter. That is how it goes. Fine, these are all the transits. With this, what is that we are I am going to give you as in terms of prediction. Let me see. All along, your expenses would have been very high, even though the income looks to be very high, because Guru Bhagavan, Dana Sthanadipati, Dana Karaga is staying in the 2nd place. That itself is good. So you may not be having a problem in terms of getting the money and spending the money also. Probably the expenses which has been made may not be futuristic or anything. It may be a relatively on the spot or a waste of the money which you would have been done for the enjoyment, for the just for making the fun and other things. You must be using this money all along. And Shani Bhagavan is known for that. And during this 7.5 Saturn, there is always a possibility, an amount of accident which can happen. The amount of people can move out of the family and they stay. That is also will happen. And people who are, the people who are in this Kumbh Rasi, because 12th place has been occupied by Shani Bhagavan, would have got an amount of health problems. Through that, they need to spend a huge amount of money. That is one more issue. So coming to that, now how it is going to be helpful, or what are all the good effects or the bad effects, or what are all the solutions which can be brought in, that we will see. Now Kumbh Rasi is going to have this continue with this 7.5 Saturn, and first 2.5 years will be over, and second 2.5 will be starting from March 29th, 2023. So what does it is going to denote and how it is going to be helpful, that we need to see. When you see that Kumbh Rasi, if you see, it is owned by Lord Shani Bhagavan. So ultimately, it is not going to give any negative effects or malefic effects to that particular Rasi. Nakshatras, that is stars. But Shani Bhagavan is known to have a proper control of law and order. So that is why he comes into picture. And when he sees something is wrong, he will try to cut it. And whenever he finds something is good, he really gives you the maximum applause or maximum benefit to that particular nakshatra or the particular Rasi people. So that is the biggest thing of Shani Bhagavan. So it is always said, Sani Aipol Kudupovaram Illai, Sani Aipol Kidupovaram Illai. It is always said. Because if Sani wants to give a person, or he wants to glorify a person, he wants to make a person in a big way, he will make the person as a king, their ruler. In fact, Shani Bhagavan, who are the politicians who are in this Kumbh Rasi or Kumbh Rasi, they should be so judicial. And if at all they have done any wrong things in the earlier part of 2.5 years, or in their part of 30 years or 20 years, those things will be definitely given to them. The results of those things also will be given to them. Because once in 22.5 years, the Shani Bhagavan will come into picture. For 7.5 years, it is going to stay with you, and it will give you the entire positive and negative things, whatever things you have done. The karma, because Shani Bhagavan is the authority for the karma as well as for the life. So what happens is, the Shani Bhagavan gives you the big bags as well as bouquets provided, with your good things and bad things, what are all the things that you do in the 20-25 years of time. A person who claims to the greatest height and ultimate height also in this Sani Dasa or Sani Bhukti or Sayal or Sani or something like that. Coming to this 7.5 Saturn, the people who are undergoing, especially the same Dasa Bhukti, especially Shani Bhukti, Shani Dasa, or Buddhan Bhukti, Buddhan Dasa, will be facing a huge problems at this time in their health. But if they have the Buddhan Bhukti and other Dasas, it may not be a problem. That is for sure. And Shani Dasa, if they have Shani Antaram or something, they will be finding it very difficult. Especially Shani Bhagavan staying in the Rasi can put them into a problem with their health. So health consciousness is most important. You need to check your health always. Avoid oily foods, because avoid oily foods, salt and other things. Thereby you can maintain your health in a proper condition. Coming to the transit of Guru Bhagavan from Meena to Mesha, that is Revati 4th to Aswini 1st, and the 2 pieces to Aries. It is going to be a very big change, because your entire efforts towards gaining the momentum is going to be very much successful. You need not have to worry about it. But one thing I want to tell you, the days between the transit of Shani Bhagavan as well as Guru Bhagavan. If you see on 29th of March, Shani Bhagavan is taking a transit from Makara to Kumbha. On 23rd of April, Guru Bhagavan takes a transit from Meena to Mesha. In this time, Shani Bhagavan and Rahu Bhagavan will have a mutual aspects on each other that may have a further deterioration of their health. That is most important. You need to see because the time is 2023 March to 2023 April 23rd. You need to be very careful in your health. That around 25 days or 30 days, you need to be very careful in your health. That may cost you also. You need to be very, very, yeah, you need to go by the doctor's advice, and you need to be very careful in handling things. And once the Guru Bhavan gets into this Mesha Rasi or Aries, then the Subhatva comes into picture, and it is totally occupied by the by the benefic. In fact, Guru comes into the third place, which is going to be a great boom for you people. It is going to be a boon also. There is a huge amount of change in your life, because what are be the initiation which has been done by you will definitely get through, because Rahu is also there. Rahu will gain the light from this Guru Bhagavan, and with that one, Rahu becomes Kodanda Rahu, that is going to do a very great and good job for you, and good effects for you. So from 2023 April onwards, you are going to have a very great life in terms of the transition of Guru Bhagavan to the third place, and that too a good place as far as Guru Bhagavan is concerned. It is his own friend's place, that is Mars. The Mesha Rasi is owned by Mars, and it is a very good place for uh, this Guru Bhagavan, that is Jupiter. Coming to the aspect point of view, Shani Bhagavan aspects 3, 7, and 10. So that is going to be, there will be a setback in the people who are doing business. An amount of problems will come into, especially in the motor vehicles, the people who are selling vehicles as well as machineries, then the iron, steel, the people who are in the supporters and who are selling this, trading this iron and steel and other things, coal. There are people who are doing a trading with coal, oil, and other things. They will be facing a huge amount of crisis in this time, because the entire Suvatva is getting a problem as far as Shani Bhagavan, who stays in Kumbha, aspects the 10th place, and that gives the biggest problem for the people who does the business. Coming to the Guru Bhagavan's aspects, he looks into, from 3, he looks into, 7, 9, and 11. So these places will become enlightened. So the 7th place is aspected with the Jupiter's 5th race. So thereby, if you see, there is a possibility of Kumbharasi to get married or getting a proposal of marriage in this time. So that is one good thing you can definitely looking for. And for the for the people who are in Kumbharasi, as because the Guru Bhagavan with his 7th 180 degrees of aspect, that aspect, they can have 9th place is getting aspected, thereby their father's health will be in a better position. If both father and son happens to be in the same Rasi, the father's health will get further deteriorated because of this 7.5 Saturn, as well as the Shani comes into Janma Rasi. So they need to look into those things. And coming to the 11th place, which is getting aspected by Guru Bhagavan through the 9th vision, that is getting enlightened, because the Sagittarius is getting enlightened. So there is a possibility the people who are looking for the second marriage, they will definitely get through because of this aspect. And to some extent, Labasthana will be active not through your business, but through other means. That is, through some other real estates or through other, not in a straight way. Not in a straight way. That is, if you are doing a business of a particular subject, the business will not be that much lucrative or that much beneficial for you. But the other, allied things where from the business you would have gained some other momentum, with those things you will be getting a good amount of money. So that is where the Guru Bhagavan will be, that is Jupiter will be definitely helping you. And coming to Rahu Ketu will be there in the aspects of Guru, from 2023 April to 2023 October. And once during the October 8th, Rahu and Ketu transits from one, that is Mesha to Pisces, anti-clockwise, as well as Libra to Virgo by Ketu. So what happens if you get the Rahu Bhavan in the second place? The second place is known for the money flow, the way in which you talk, the people, the discussions with the people. So those things will get hardened, and you will be facing a huge amount of problem through your speech, or you will suddenly become emotional. You may tend to, the people may tend to knock you off. That is one of the problems which you will be facing. And eighth place, there is always, Ketu Bhagavan is there. So you need to take care of your health. As I already said, eighth place Ketu, and Rasi is held by Ragu. Rasi is held by Shani Bhagavan. Without having a proper aspect of the beneficiaries or the natural benefits, will create a biggest problem. So you need to be more health conscious, or you need to take the advice of the doctor, and you need to follow it up without deviating anything. That is most important. So let us take segment wise one by one. Let us see how this senior citizen as well as elderly people for 2023 in Kumbh Rasi will be having. In 2023 in Kumbh Rasi, the elderly people as well as the senior citizens, they will be finding it trouble in their health. So they need to be very much health conscious. They need to take a proper diet in a proper time, and they should not take more of chili, spicy or oily foods. They need to move out of it. You need to be very careful. There is always a possibility that they will be having uh, they will be having a problem in their excretion pathway as well as gastrointestinal pathways. So you need to be very careful about that. Coming to the job seekers as well as for the people who are doing business, as I already said, people who are doing business, the 10th place is aspected by Shani Bhagavan, that is Vrichigam. So it is not a favorable thing. So right from 2023 March month, there will be a setbacks or the hindrance. There will be an amount of hindrance with the people. With your people who are working with you. So the workers will create a problem. Even the vehicles will create a problem. Even your car. If at all you want to go somewhere in the right time, your car will you will have a problem with a car or whatever it may be. So it is always possible. So better not to venture out for a newer thing. So you need to be very very careful. You need to wait for some more time. Now this is not the right time for you to get in. Coming to the job seekers, if you see, job seekers will get the job. If at all you don't have a job, you will get a job mostly uh, during 2023 October. You will get the job through, because the eighth place is held by Ketu Bhagwan. That will give you a sudden treasure, or there is a jump, or you may tend to go abroad, move from the family to gain this momentum of getting a job. So that is also possible for you. And coming to the students who are preparing for their higher education, especially between the segment of 17 to 20, if you see, the people has to take proper precaution, because Sunny in Rasi will definitely put you people in a huge amount of distraction, unnecessary arguments. Unnecessary arguments will come once the Rahuvan comes into the second place. That is, after the transition on 8 in 2023. So you need to be more careful. You need to keep yourself quiet, and your focus should be more on your studies. At least 20 times or 30 times you keep on revising, so that the effects of Sani Bhagavan can come into, it will get lowered to some extent. So, especially you need to, do some chanting of Sani Bhagavan slogam, Sani Bhagavan slogam. So, Sani Bhagavan Gayatri also, for example. So, if you chant at least 8 times a day, that is 8 numbers for 2 to 3 times a day for 8 weeks, there is always a possibility it can reduce to the pressure can reduce to some extent. And now I will tell you that the Sani Gayatri mantra. Om Gagadvajaya Vidmahe Kadgahastaya Dhimahi Tanno Mandah Prachodayat. Om Gagadvajaya Vidmahe Kadgahastaya Dhimahi Tanno Shanif Prachodayat. Om Gagadvajaya Vidmahe Kadgahastaya Dhimahi Tanno Shanif Prachodayat. Om Saneswaraya Vidmahe Shaya Putraya Dhimahi Tanno Shanif Prachodayat. Om Chaturbhujaya Vidmahe Kandahastaya Dhimahi Tanno Mandah Prachodayat. Any one of this can definitely help you in maintaining the Sani Bhagavan in a proper way. So you need not have to worry about it. As well as you need to chant this Rahu Ketu, especially Ketu Gayatri. You need to chant. People in the higher age groups, that is the senior citizens, as well as people who are ailing, has to take this Ketu mantra along with Shani Bhagavan's Gayatri mantra also. Ketu mantra is Ashwadhvajaya Vidmahe Sulahastaya Dhimahi Tanno Ketu Prachodayat. So if you repeat it, or if you repeat it for 7 times, and for 7 numbers for 8 times in a day, it will definitely give you a greater change in your life. So on the whole, if you see, the 2023 is going to be relatively a medium year for the people who are having a third round of Shani, that is 7 and a half Saturn, third round. For the people in the middle age, they may tend to move out of the, move out of the place where they stay right now, along with the parents or somebody. That will definitely happen. For the people who are in the job, they may tend to shift. So these things will definitely happen for a betterment. So maintain your calm, because Rahu comes into the second place, as well as not to shell out money, or try not to pump in a huge amount of money in any of the projects. So wait for some more time for a betterment. So wishing you a happy and prosperous 2023. Loka Samasta Sukhino Bhavantu. Wishing you best of luck. Kindly subscribe Astro KS Iyengar channel. Share and subscribe it to your near and dear. Thank you.